I just finished watching Minecraft Live and it was a blast. But I am here today to tell you about the entire update that they at Mojang are bringing us, the Caves and Cliffs update. The first thing that I would like to talk about is the new different types of caves as well as another cave biome. So now caves will be generating with a lot more variance and with a lot more scale. These caves will include massive pools sometimes. So something that will probably be very fun for all of us is riding down some of these waterfalls in boats. I would also like to talk about the new cave biome, which is called a Lush Cave. Lush Caves bring with us a lot more mobs and plant life that I will talk about later. There is not only the Lush Cave biome, but another biome called the Deep Dark. It brings us blocks that can transmit wireless redstone signals. This will be amazing for redstone builders, but this biome also has a catch. There is a new mob called the Warden. It does hella damage and can one-shot you if you do not have armor. It is the first ever blind mob in Minecraft, and it follows vibrations such as footsteps, arrows, and snowballs. You can also use this to your advantage by throwing a snowball somewhere else to get its attention and then run away. Now, I'm going to talk about the many new blocks. These are arguably my favorite thing about this update and what I am most excited for. The first block that I would like to talk about is called the stalagmites and stalactites. If you do not know, in caves, stalactites and stalagmites will spawn. These are spikes that spawn on the floor and ceiling of most caves, except for some of the new cave biomes. They have some useful mechanics, such as when mobs fall onto them, they will die. This could be helpful for creating a creeper farm in which you don't need the XP per se, but you do want a lot of gunpowder. This can also be bad for you, since you can fall on these spikes as well. The next block is crystals. These spawn on unobtainable blocks that you can find around the corner in almost any cave. There's not a lot of information on what we can use these crystals for, but we do know that they will be useful in some way. The third and final block is copper. This block can be used in all sorts of ways. The first way that you can use this block is to create blocks out of the ore. These blocks, similar to real life, have a mechanic where they slowly become green from their original golden sheen. The next purpose is a new item called the telescope. You can use this to zoom in if, say, you are in a pillager raid and you need to find the next pillager. The next thing that I would like to talk about is the brand new amazing archaeology mechanic. This mechanic allows players to find abandoned dig sites and then search them for artifacts. This also adds a new item, the brush. These can be found at dig sites and are used to brush away dirt and gravel to find whatever treasures have been buried for years. Next, I would like to talk about the cliffs part of the Caves and Cliffs update. But before we do that, I would like to highlight some of the things I didn't think needed too much time explaining because they weren't as important as some of the other items I just listed. The first one is the lightning rod, which can make it harder for lightning to strike your base. The second is the bundle, which is basically just a more portable shulker box. Now, let's get into the mountain segment. There really isn't much to say about the mountains. The main thing is that they have added a new mob, the goat, which has an ability to do very high jumps and can also knock back you very far if you get too close to it. The second thing that was hinted at, but we have not seen footage, is a thing called powdered snow. This is used as a sort of trap because anyone who walks over it can fall right through, but it looks just like normal snow. The final two reveals of the live stream were the main brand new mob and the results of the tight mob vote. First, I'll tell you about this new mob. The Axolotl is a small, adorable predator that lives in the small lakes in the Lush Cave biome. These can follow you through any underwater adventure and fight mobs such as Drowned and Guardians. The next important piece of information is which mob won this year's mob vote. The three options were the Moo Bloom, which was a cow that had flowers on it and was friends with the bees. The second one was the Axolotl. It was an illager taken from Minecraft Dungeons that uses magic to make blocks of ice fall on your head. The third option was the glow squid, a squid living in the deep, deep depths of the ocean that has lights all around it, giving the ocean floor an eerie glow. The winner of the mob vote was the glow squid. I personally voted for the Axolotl because I thought the idea was cooler, but whatever you voted for, I hope you're happy. And that, everybody, was everything you need to know about the new Caves and Cliffs update coming in 2021. It would be great if you could like, subscribe, ring the bell, and comment your favorite new feature coming in this update.